before I begin, I said it before and I'll say it again. It better be craziness coming out of my mouth. In fact, I worded this, I just realized I worded this title of the live wrong. I worded it differently than what it should have been. So, whatever, it's too late to change it. I might change it later, whatever. Some people did a little too much diving into who you are. They did more diving into you than you did. And now they want to save face. And not only that, they want to get upset at you. I thought I chose a pretty good time to do this. It was nice and quiet, but I guess we're going to hear some background noise. I also sat in a seat that's got a bunch of spider webs and who knows what. So I'm going to try to ignore all that and get straight to it. You can't go into someone's energy. You can't. There better not be such a thing as even having there's no such thing as that. As a enormous amount of people having some sort of security job on someone, for what? Yeah, you're not going to know whether someone's playing stupid here or not, or whether someone knows what they're talking about here, or if they don't know. But it seems like a lot of you know a lot of things. There's a spiritual, I'm going to call it this, a spiritual projection allowance theft scam going on. That's what I'm going to call it. Because it seems as if there's a situation where the way, it don't matter how good of an actor, how good of a person you are, how much you don't like someone, or how much you're rooting for someone and you're secretly actually trying to help them. You're participating in something that you know about that the other person doesn't completely know, and you're still going to judge them. Especially when we just get straight into the proof of the pudding. This person ain't even supposed to be alive. There's no such thing as that. There's no such thing as even phrases coming out of anyone's mouth talking about fake death certificate, talking about it's so obvious, talking about there's nothing that is even being done about it. So we're doing a revolving door. You know very well what your position is, and then you want to get upset in real time right now because this person clicks a button and listens. Whoa, who are you to even care what someone is listening to? Someone could be on here listening to Food Network. They could be on here listening to PBS Kids. What the fuck is that up to you? Is what I want to know. And who is you over here making subliminals as if you know what someone's thinking about? You don't know what anyone's thinking about. You don't know if someone turned that on just to see what you would do. You don't know what reason someone is doing anything. There's some projection scam going on where what I'm going to say is, let's say you're someone who's on the same side as this. Let's say you're a victim to something, right? And you feel like, I ain't no feelings anyway, but I'm going to word it like that. You already know what's up. You feel like something's going on. You feel like there's a secret group doing something to you, right? And you want to try to combat this secret group and what they're doing to you, because you feel like you're being harassed or whatever. You feel like your rights are being violated and all this stuff, right? You feel like there's a tax fraud going against you, and you feel like there's a insurance policy that's been taken out on you, right? So now you want to attack it. You want to go away about it. You got your money jacked from you. Birdie got jacked. You know what I'm saying? So now you don't know how to go about it. You don't know what lawyers to trust, how this is going to even be something that you can get bypassed, right? So you're going to start speaking about it. You're going to start speaking about it. What you're doing is here's where I'm coming from. You're giving some parts of you away to them to validate what they're doing to you. Because this is a so-called elite group. But like I said before, I spoke on the forwards, backwards, and the whole cycle system that goes on between why they even chose someone like you. You got defaulted into something that you shouldn't have been defaulted into, yo. They chose the wrong person. And if they didn't choose the wrong person, they chose someone based off the premise of infidelity. But let's break that, that definition in half, because we can only structure it into certain categories. It's not the whole thing, right? And they're going to use that against you. Well, how can you use that? First of all, how can you know? You have to violate someone's rights to even know. You have to violate someone's rights to even be in a situation to act like you have something on someone. And number two, why you even want to go out of your way to act like you got something on someone. For what? What did they do to you? They didn't do nothing to you. Let me tell you guys what's going on. They did something to you. They did something to me. That's what they did. And it didn't work. You're not supposed to be here right now. It didn't work. I'm shocked they ain't got the sirens going off right now. Last time I went live, you guys had cops all over the place on some insurance fraud nonsense. How come you don't want to do it now? Do it now, because I'll go straight up and ask them what you were doing right here in front of me. Just like how they did last time. Driving all over, I'm talking 25 in the county that I saw in real time at 3 a.m. during the night, bro. So what's going on? You're going to get caught for hacking someone's shit and putting them on some insurance shit. And if, listen, it don't matter, and I already know, it don't matter if I even know or correct about it, you know who you are. That's all that matters. So know that. I got a list of names and everything, and don't be over here making subliminal posts talk about ratting or so. Ain't no one rat on nothing. You ratted on yourself with your own shit, dude. Literally. You ratted on you got greedy, bro. You stole, and you know you stole from someone on some tax of forging nonsense. Admit it. Because if you don't admit it, I'm going to start saying shit, bro. I ain't got time for this. I'm losing patience right now. Ultraviolet 222 says, why? Why what? Why for the title? Like I said before, this title was actually supposed to be a part 2 to this. This one was supposed to be called self-projection, the spiritual self-projection allowance scam, where you don't know that you're allowing them to steal from you when you project and think that you're going to speak about what they're doing to you. So the minute you say, yeah, they're overdoing this, and you get all specific, talk about, yeah, they're doing this to me, they're allowed to do it to you. But you have to be that type of spirit that they chose because they went too far doing their stupid dark, their stupid dark magic, death horseshit that didn't work, okay, that you remember doing in 2021. So the minute I start going on your ass, don't get upset because you remember exactly what you were doing. Corny as hell. And then want to reverse what really happened in the previous lifetime. Yeah, I'll go full Kyrie Irving. What's that one clip with Kyrie Irving and KD? I'll go full Kyrie Irving on you. Talk about, yeah, this is what happened in the previous lifetime. That's why that little silly prank that they tried in November 2024 didn't work. That's what happened to you. That's why you thought about doing that to me, because it happened to you. It was probably me who did that to you last lifetime. That's why you're going so hard at doing this to me. Let me tell you guys how dark it is what these people be doing, bro. How dark and stupid their witchcraft is, and how I'll show you I bypass their gatekeeping horseshit, okay? So there's no gatekeeping nothing because I bypassed that. That shit's weak, okay? That's another reason you're upset, okay? Because you know that I could walk right in the entrance that you're at right now, and I don't even care, first of all. Quit sending people near me that I don't care about anymore. They're damn near looking like clones. I can't even tell if this person real or not, bro. You're upset. You're upset because you got caught. And if I'm wrong, then you're still playing a game trying to confuse someone, bro. It doesn't matter whether I'm wrong or right. What I'm right about is you're going out of your way to confuse someone for monetary gain. Am I correct or no? You're going out of your way to confuse someone for monetary gain, thinking you're slick, even using apps like Instagram Threads to try to manipulate people. Heaven knows if those are even real people or not, man. So there's something very not right that happened, because it's able to expose this. So the same things that you people were laughing at about someone, oh, they're lost in this, oh, they're in their root chakra too much, or they're in lust or whatever, is the very thing that is going to be used to expose you. Because who are you to, first of all, know that? Because it doesn't matter if you're saying it directly. When you're going out of your way to pay money to be in someone's system, to be in someone's space, using technology to hijack, to make them look at something, that makes me realize that you looked into someone and you're doing witchcraft on someone. You're trying to, and it's not going to work. There ain't no foolishness coming out of here at all. So back to what I was saying with the content creators and stuff like that. That doesn't make any sense, how there's going to be a bunch of indirect subliminals. Not only that, because I don't want to get too detailed, because the thing is, is that I'm not going to sit here and act like whatever it is that I came across. That's why none of you ain't got no right to be sitting here acting like you're talking on someone. Ain't no one got no right to be over here sitting and acting like they're talking on someone. Because, like I said before, it better be delusional. It better be crazy to say that someone has access to mirroring technology, or as if there's something where you're trying to make someone think like that's what's going on. Because I'm not gonna get I'm not part of this scam. Brotherhood of Steel 1114 said, "Are you okay?" I am okay, but I'm upset about something, and whatever. Who cares if I'm upset, right? I have to take action on something, because there's a lot going on right now. People are trying to take advantage of a tax fraud situation involving an individual, where there's also allegations of a fake death certificate. So I'm not about to sit up here and speak a bunch of rubbish that I don't know 100% that's true. What I do know is true is all the starting points, and everybody on the internet who's involved, and none of you who are over here thinking that you're on some cybersecurity shit. Don't you be over here looking at who I previously watched and listened to and think I'm talking about them. No, the hell I ain't. You don't know what you're talking about. Don't be over here thinking that just because I listened to someone, I may have listened to someone who's spiritual. I may have listened to someone who's cooking, for Christ's sake. I may have listened to watch someone who's just staring at the camera doing nothing. You don't know who I'm talking about until I say who I'm talking about. Do you understand me? Don't be over here speaking for me anymore. Too many people dove their nose into things that they should not have dove their nose into. And I hope I better not be shocked, which I won't be, when I find out that there was individuals that better not be in that house that I used to reside at, who thinks that they're going out of their way to be a part of something. You think that you slick and you talking down on me, stealing from me, and he and ha. So see, something ain't right. There's something really messed up and wrong with these type of people. What type of people am I speaking about? These type of people who go out of their way to steal from someone and act like they're laughing themselves to the bank, smoking that stupid cigarette and acting like they slick and laughing and acting like they did something, right? And then the minute they get caught, and let's say this person already knew that there was something up with what they were doing, right? You the whole time thought that you were some sort of psychologist. Let me tell you what, any psychologist that's aware of me, I'm above you. We're going to get in our ego right now. We're going to get high as hell in our ego. We're going to gaslight. We're going to piss a lot of you off who don't even like me here. You're not above me. Not if you're over here in that frame, in that bracket, using that degree or whatever. I studied that shit, and I did not learn the most from that than I did from the things after, where it took me a month to comprehend everything I know, that it would take people 40 years. Kid you not. Other than that, how am I in this position making a title like this? How would anyone be in a position being a victim of some fraud or something like that? Yo, you went out of your way, bro. Stop it. You went out of your way because you thought this was someone who would be a good investment. That don't make no sense. How is someone an investment? Y'all over here purposely trying to confuse people. So what I got to do is I just got to go into the details, you know? That's why you got individuals over here saying things like, oh, the devil's in the details. The devil's in the details, and trying to self-project. No, the devil is in what you did to team up to someone to get something so you could laugh your way to the bank. And even if you did, you're still not laughing. You're trying to put on a front. You're trying to go at it, and nothing's more sickening, too, than watching these people go out of their way to pretend to laugh. You're not even laughing. That's a fake laugh. That's a fake laugh. You know how many times I've seen that? So no one wants to go out of their way to tell me what's going on, right? Because if you don't, then I can tell you what's going on. I already knew. I'm shocked I didn't pull up sooner. You know? So I know everyone's got things going on. It's really hard to go live when I got a bunch of things going on in front of me, man. But we're going to try to do this. It is really hard to go live when you guys, people purposely getting in front of you. Of all the places you choose in front of me, that's okay. This is real life then again. Because these are all tricks, man. When you got a bunch of people over here who's paying for your views to get lowered, that is some sickening thing. And that's what's even more sickening about this, man. This person thinks he's slick with this dark magic shit. Let me tell you what he does. This person is going to be over here talking about, yeah, the crucible. Yeah, this channel is over here doing this to me. They're over here doing practicing hate crimes on me and all this. That's a lie. That's how dark it is that this person is trying to expose what he's doing to me. That's what he's doing to me. He's not having no one mess with him. He's playing a game. That's how dark it is. That's how deep under the layers he wants to conceal himself from talk about what he's doing. How? Who? You? Because you're projected. Dominic, you're 6R1E. Who? Who are you talking about? Because y'all be throwing things up here to make things look a certain way, bro. I'm not playing these games. You can't just be some random stranger I never saw your name before, man, and you're just throwing up weird stuff on here. That don't make no sense, man. You haven't even watched for 2 minutes. What are you talking about? Tara Tomanico, hello. Davey, what's going on? Okay? You don't know what you're talking about, bro, so don't be leaving stupid stuff unless you want to expand on that. Okay, but thank you for joining. I'm not upset, but just, bro, be careful with the things y'all be saying, bro. Because y'all over here acting like I got to be careful with what I'm saying. No, I don't, man. What am I supposed to do? Sit back and not do anything and let people continue to run rubbish on me? Like they have been for the past 7 years? Even if some of the things that did come my way that were good things and stuff like that, it don't matter. They were distractions to conceal what the starting point was with this. So let me tell you something, because if these people, I better not find out that person over here is sending individuals, and it's not just me. Here's the thing. This is why they're upset, because I'm the one who bypassed that security gatekeep code. There's other individuals under this person's jurisdiction. Well, let me say people. I'm not going to say person, right? Because I still don't know what's really going on, or if this person has to play a game in order to protect, so because you ain't protecting nothing, bro. The whole time you've just been stealing. That's all I see. So throw up another subliminal post, and don't be going live chiefing over here, grinning, thinking you grinning about nothing. I better not see another grin on nothing before I have a whole nother channel called It Don't Go No Further Than That, and really go off on some shit, bro. Don't play with me anymore. I'm done playing. You've been playing too much of my energy, man, not telling me what the hell's going on, stealing left and right. And you're so liar, man, under the layer lying, bro, to sit here and come up with a fake narrative that you're going through something that you're doing to a very person is very sickening. And you're upset because you got caught. And then you're going to be over here hacking live streams and acting a fool. That's exactly what you're doing. Thank you. You see what's going on. And listen, I'm not even going in on all of you who need, all of you who are real people, whether you support it or not, who need to make a second channel in order to protect yourself. I understand. So that if you're someone who needs to make a second channel to protect yourself, but you're still a real person doing real things and you're not trolling, you're not a troll, okay? A troll is someone who knows what they very well did, like that other scamming hoe who's over there with that grown lady, with that man committing crimes in Alaska. Don't make me go into detail. You better get things right before I go into detail, because you people are not out in the clear. And the other clown who thought that he was in the clear because you got some. Listen, what makes you think you're in the clear because you know a cop? Okay? I need to ask you guys something. What makes you think you're in the clear because you're using a police officer, bro? You're acting like they don't have overseers also. You dug your nose into something because you are a greedy little bitch is what's going on, all right? Like I said before, this was already going on. The starting point was 2018 that I met this individual. Don't be over here thinking that I'm going to get lost with all the distractions that you people threw my way. You really thought I was stupid. I'm not, bro. Yeah, you confuse someone. You're confusing someone. You're going out of your way to confuse someone. So it's going to take longer for this person to get a hold of what's going on. But the whole time y'all were over here gaslighting, listen, ball don't lie. You forged someone's shape, bro, to the end, okay? So I really got to go over here and actually get paperwork ready and shit like that. That's what I got to do. Because let me tell you something. Y'all over here want to judge what someone's doing on the internet. Listen, I'll sing out loud. I'll sing songs all day on here. And you can sit here and judge what this person's channel got anything to do with. That's up to me. That's between me and God. That's not up between you. You have no say in what someone's doing with themselves. You worry about yourself. This has everything to do with what people do to another person. Not what a person does to their damn self. That's between them and God. That's the difference between you and me. And that's where you're in trouble and I'm not. You understand me? Over here paying to manipulate views, knowing damn well there's more people watching this. Y'all some suckers for real, yo. You ain't got no ownership in nothing. You think you got ownership of something because you looked at someone's natal chart? Ain't no one told you to look at someone's natal chart. Oh, bum over here jealous because I got 14 shrines, bro. I never met anyone who got more than me. That's how I know there's something up. Y'all be trying so hard to go out of your way to make someone act like they don't know who they are. And then try to throw ego on top of it. Try to throw high horse on top of it. Try to throw arrogant on top of it. You haven't seen none of that. You're going out of your way to try to make it look like that. What is you talking about? And then got to keep a weak narrative alive, bro. You're going out of your way to keep a narrative alive. What are you talking about? One that's not real. Worry about yourself. And if you can't, you must be someone who wants to either hurt me or help me. Which one is it? Are you trying to hurt me or help me? Which one is it, yo? Because you're flip-flopping. You're flip-flopping. You're flip-flopping. You're laughing and grinning when someone's down on their root chakra. But then why is your persona change a little different when someone's up in their crown chakra? There's no such thing as you know that. Nah, hold on a sec. People got access to something that they shouldn't have access to. You're going to lose access to that. Who is you to have access to someone where you are not even affiliated with this person anymore, yo? All that better be lies, because here's the thing. Either way, someone's lying and someone's in trouble, bro. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. One more subliminal from that one specific channel. Y'all don't know who I'm talking about. One more subliminal from that person, and watch how quick I just say their channel name, and just you're going to be done. Because it's too easy when people got the same job, bro. You got the same job. Make a narrative out of the same individual's alignment structure where you're just using the main sign that is signaling their actions or their reactions, right? Because it's a game they're playing. So sometimes they'll use the moon when they really talk about the sun, though, because they got to play a game to protect themselves, which I get it. But just know I see through that. Just even if I'm wrong, based upon the way I'm speaking, you know what I'm talking about. Bro, stop it. Stop it. Because all I'm doing right now is making whoever doesn't know what's going on confused, right? So, okay, I can make you easily not be confused. I could go straight up Sesame Street, 1, 2, 3, Blues Clues on you right now, if you need me to do that for you. So if you want me to go Blues Clues, which I will, I might have a channel called Blues Clues, Sesame Street, and just show you easy steps, 1, 2, 3, on how these individuals are easily involved with this crime. And look at you going out of your way to manipulate, to act as if someone's saying something wrong. You tell me right now in one of these, what do you call it? These fake chats. And why you over here not got your live stream chat on? That's a lie. Whatever reason this person told you is a lie, yo. They're afraid that someone's gonna go up on there and say the truth about what this person been doing. They didn't think someone would be up here, what do you call it, calling them out and shit like that, and being so insecure that you're gonna get a bunch of group of women to get a job offer based on. I better be wrong. There better not be nothing about that going on. I'm wrong, right? I'm wrong, right? Right, ladies? I'm wrong. I'm wrong, right? Because that'd be delusional. I don't want to be up here being delusional. I'd be wrong if I said that there's someone going to court on me about what? What'd I do to you? I didn't do nothing to you. You're trying to save face and cover up what you did to someone. Tax fraud, forging documents. Am I wrong? No, that's what you did do, yeah. What about that medical history thing too? I better not find out they were close and ones who are not close anymore. I ain't got no family members. I don't have no family members. Y'all are not honest. Y'all ain't no family members. You don't know. You're going out of your way to confuse someone. How's that family? That ain't family, bro. Tell me how we family. Tell me how we family. Get here and tell me how we family right now. And let me get something straight too. If you think you over here cute dick watching, right? You think you're cute, making a narrative out of someone, right? Over what they're watching. You're watching that person watch it. You're doing the same thing and worse. Dick watching along with it. What you're doing is worse. How can you not see that? Let me repeat. Which we're just going off hypothetically, right? I'm not even doing nothing wrong. That's the craziest part. The craziest part to how to expose that these people are involved in racketeering, right? On the internet and in real life, and think that you're gonna get away with sending people my way, whether I'm working in an organization or not, especially if I'm working in an organization. You better hope I don't really go Dexter's Laboratory, Jimmy Neutron on you and expose your ass, bro, because I will. I'll go way harder in the details. You ain't seen no detail yet. You're sending, let me tell you what, don't you be over here thinking that you're picking people out based upon their natal chart, because you know mine, and doing little test dummy experiments, which I already know. I got you. And knowing that I'd go on that computer and check to see their birthday to find out that they are Moon and Leo, Sag, Sun, Sag, and all this crap. You're going to get in trouble. You wait. Yeah, you sent that person to me, bro. You're going to quit playing games. Ain't no boss about nothing. Do it again. And watch how quick you don't be on live and I slap that blunt out of your mouth. I'm not playing anymore. I'm going to make you do something now. You ain't telling me nothing. You ain't been helping me with nothing. Protecting, protecting, right? So what, you could be greedy and steal? Trying to speak for me and tell me what my role is and you ain't telling me nothing, bro? What are you doing, dude? You're juggling too many people, bro. And got people over here dick riding you because they over here receiving checks to do a bunch of nonsense. It ain't happening no more. So what would happen if I'm the one who chooses to when I'm, see, y'all mess with the wrong person, bro. Because the minute things go sideways one day, or 1 week things seem okay, then it goes sideways. And then when this person goes into public, we got people who want to look at them all weird. Whoa. How are you looking at someone weird? Why are you looking at someone weird as if you know something to why you would look at them weird? Hold on to something. Something ain't making sense, bro. You can get all spiritual all you want. You can have spiritual in your title. Want to know something I learned about this this platform? Just because you're spiritual don't mean you're a good person. You're saying you're spiritual, that does not mean you're a good person. Why do we got Christians over here participating in crimes like that? Why do we got good Christians? We got good Christians who are over here calling people who are doing practitioners and magic evil. They're wrong, but they're right too, though. They are. Because I'm not an evil person. I didn't do nothing to anyone. But why is it that I could go into a church? I could go into a church right now and I can enjoy the service. I could listen to what that pastor has to say and I could agree. Right? And then I could not do that. I could be over here and understand astrology. Does that mean I'm playing both sides? No, I don't think it does. No, it doesn't, bro. How am I playing both sides? Just because I went to church and I understand astrology, that doesn't make any sense, bro. But then there's some of you who go, and which I haven't been to church in a minute because I've had my experience. What's the reason I don't go to church? Because there are loved ones close who use that as a gimmick to steal, and they know what they did. And when you question them, they're going to lie straight to your face. Did you take an insurance policy out of me? Did you lie on my medical records? Did you lie on my medical records? Did you lie on my medical records? And you're going to sit there and bold-faced lie to me. Using the way someone looks. Okay, see, because that's why y'all got shook. Y'all saw someone being in their writing, being in their dialogue. So I don't need to go live anymore. I don't need to go live anymore, especially if I'm going to have a bunch of bums over here stealing, using things against you. So I'm going to have to contact YouTube because this is serious. This is serious, YouTube. I mean, I understand I'm a small content creator, but that's not right. Because what this does when you steal from someone, you're going out of your way to try to put someone in a space where they're feeling devalued, where they're feeling like they shouldn't, what do you call it, do what they're doing anymore. All because, listen, you ain't got to like what someone's doing. And if you want to go out of your way to tell someone that, then you can. But you're not going to do it the corrupt way. You can speak to that person. Did you know that? Did you know that person who started all this in 2019? All they had to do was send an email. Because I took accountability already. Hey man, it's not smart to speak about that. It's not smart to speak about invisible monster and all that. Because that's a real starting point. Y'all want to be over here talking about files and all that. Whatever happened to that invisible monster? There's way more things over here that's being involved than just that. So yeah, those are all distractions. Anything being showcased on the news right now is being built off an energy that is being hidden behind closed doors. So it's not even really about that and stuff like that. And then you see that a narrative keeps going if you keep in that energy. But then if you be lost in infidelity and the root chakra and all this shit where this person, all of a sudden, when you're in there, now he want to pop out of the blue and hee and laughing and shit, bro. Get the hell out of here, bro. You expose yourself too much, bro, and think it's cute. It's not cute. It's not cute. It's not cute if you think it's cute. I'll show you cute. I'll show you cute. You want to go into my followers list and you want to contact them on some stupid shit, huh? Who is you to do that? You are a very foul person to be over here on live stream for the past, whatever you call it, 15 years, bro. Thinking that you can just get what way you want with things. Thinking that you could project a big old dark magic scam, bro. That is the most underneath the layer Smeagol shit I've ever seen in my life, bro. For you to create the most biggest lie to cover up what you're doing, bro. To act like you're going through it while doing it to that person is the most sickening thing I've ever seen in real time. That's the most sickening thing I've ever seen in real time. Someone tell me I'm wrong, please. Someone tell me I'm wrong, please. Because that's where you guys end up being wrong too, is thinking that silence is going to be a bigger response. No, I'm the definition of that. You gonna tell me. I'm not going up to you. And that's all manipulation too. When you see these content creators who even got the job talk about, yeah, and this person was paying to see have readings done or something like that. They're over here projecting something that happened in 2021, whether it be the person who's a victim of it or not, because they sent something as a donation out of just respect. That had nothing to do with someone never sent no email to anyone requesting nothing. Never. No reading, nothing. Ever. Never did I ever send no email to no content creator. Ever. So what's going on? Because it seems like this person is all up. Not seems like. These people, bro. I got so many people up in my energy. So you want to do it? So, nah. Hold on a sec. We ain't done. You want to be over here thinking that you sending people on me and doing witchcraft on me, huh? You want to think you disrespecting me and laughing behind my back, huh? When we, listen, I'm going to see how this goes because I'm going to be looking into it. I'll be doing my paperwork and stuff. I'll be doing my thing in own time. This right here is just to pop up a bit. This is nothing. So keep that in mind. This right here is nothing. I gotta contact people in real life and stuff like that because I can't go too far with things. I got the right starting point. Y'all want to talk about astrology, huh? Is that what y'all want to do? Did that person who went over here telling you about another person? Did that person who went over here giving you something to do, right? Did that person tell you what they tried to do to that person that didn't work, and that's the reason they did that? Or did they tell you something else? They just told you the starting point of what you got to do. But they never told you what they tried to do to that person that didn't work. That's a problem. Okay? So I know exactly what my alignments are. I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all what y'all already know. That's why you're over here, that same person on the internet and in real life at the same time. Both going to have Moon and Sag over here messing with me at the same time. Y'all, bro, give me a break, dude. I have my same sun in ascendant. Get out of here, bro. No, you're over here sending people acting a fool, bro. And that right there could go over some of you heads because it's going to be irrelevant anyway. But it's going to be something I use. You want to use it on me? All right then, bro. It's like, I don't understand what your problem is, that you thought someone wasn't going to speak up. 1 minute you talk about closed mouths don't get fed. The next minute you talk about, oh, you got to do something. Oh, you got to let God take care of it or something. Everybody's doing the same thing, bro, but just got their different way of doing it. That's all I'm seeing right now. Because it seems like it's all surrounded around someone else. So let me tell you something to end this off right here, too. Because it makes me out a lot. I ain't going to lie and say that I'm not going to use the word sad, but it really disappoints me to see that even some of my favorite people that I used to listen to, it's like, why is it you get this guilty feeling like you're putting someone, like you're responsible for the way someone feels type shit, but they shouldn't even know who you are though. There's something really not right going on. Because if there's someone who has access to something and they went out of their way to exploit someone, I don't give a damn if it's some dark web, nothing, bro. It don't matter. And you think you're being slick, self-projecting, and notifying people when they watching that person, that better not be going on, bro. Because I feel like that's what's going on. Feel. I didn't say that's what's going on. I feel. E-Y-E, not I-E-Y-E. Since that's the middle of my name anyway. I. That's the way I'm going to start saying any dialogue that I write anymore. Don't none of you start copying me. I feel like. E-Y-E-F-E-E-L-L-I-K-E. So that way you can't use none of that dumbass shit on me too, because they're the dumb at that house gonna get exposed for that AI porno nonsense. That better be fake too. And over here going to court on someone to try to cover up what they did. Is you a clown? There better not be no talk about you ain't got no evidence on nothing. Evidence that you illegally put there. So you're telling on yourself for racketeering. That's what you're doing. And every time I prove a point, y'all want to sit here and act like ain't no one listening. Yeah, you listening? These numbers, that's a new sentiment too. From now on, when you see someone making such a huge impact, but you see that they're going out of the way to make it look like that person ain't getting nothing, that person is the person who's doing the most work and putting in the most. And this person ain't supposed to be doing nothing. Tell me if there's any more that you want to add. Because you act like you were sitting over here being smart, acting as if someone's telling on themselves. Ain't no one told on their self about nothing. This is easy work because ain't no one did nothing to someone. Yeah, you shook because everyone over here is someone who tried to get a benefit. It's either you're someone who purely found me on YouTube, which is what it should be, but it seems like that's not what it is though. This ain't entertainment. This ain't something where you can go out of your way to judge. It don't work like that. You don't get to get a whole job on someone, act like that ain't what it is. This person being nice enough to play this stupid game, not even get specific, even though it has you on your edge right now. Because I have a feeling like if I really wanted to, I could really end a lot of you who were slick talking, bro. Because are you helping or not? Or you? Because I really feel like y'all just care about y'all's finances. That's really what it is. You don't care about that. I don't care how spiritual you are. You don't really care. I don't think you care. I really don't. I really don't, because you're flip-flopping too much. And you'll never know whether this person did that as an experiment or it was actually God giving them grace, which it was the second one. So you really messed up too when it was God given grace, because this person didn't try to mess with you. You were messing with them. And now you want to get upset because you got caught. And you got caught God's way too. You did. Because this person found it all out on their own. It don't matter if there's a specific person who put their mind and reset them back to the right track, yo. You went out of your way to go into someone's friends list on social media, to get a hold of someone's social media, to steal from someone, because that's what I really think it is. They think they're being slick. They think they family. They think they close. That's what the narrative is. So they can steal money and use it on a program against you to violate your rights so they could try to destiny swap. That's a fake ass phrase. That's a fake word. You failed. You got boxed up for trying that. Try it again. Try another attempt again. There's too many failed attempts, yo. I could go into detail right now. Do I need to? Or are we crystal clear? Do I need to law officials in here? Are there? Do I need to go into details, or is what's going to be done the next 14 days going to be done? Starting Wednesday, I'm going to be on my P's and Q's for 14 days. Hold on, let me wait and see if someone will be in here. Because I'm not just going to be yapping and ain't no one in here, bro. Y'all playing too much, bro. Y'all playing too much, bro. Got your heart rate all up and shit like that. I'm chilling. Over here want to talk about someone. Who is you? Who is you over here talking about what someone's going through, huh? Who is you stealing from someone? Who is you over here attempted murder on someone, and then it didn't work, and then you want to start talking about them? Let me repeat one more time. Who is you joining some stupid weak-ass group, because that's embarrassing, actually, to team up to try attempted murder on someone, to cover up tax fraud, to cover up insurance policy. It doesn't work. So now you want to create more narratives, pay people, actors, to come near this person, to create another narrative, to build off something that's irrelevant to the starting point that you joined. You're going to be in trouble. You're going to be in trouble, bro, okay? Because y'all went too far. Y'all went too far, especially when it comes to infiltrating someone's communications. Get out of my communications. There's absolutely no one. I don't care how close they are. I don't care if they're blood. I don't care if they're a co-worker. I don't care if they're someone you live with. None of you better not have access to anyone's privacy. You can get it. You can get it. You can be shook. If you think you slick, if you think you cute, if you think you are somebody because you got some fake badge job watching someone, you're a slave. You're that person's slave. If you got a job off that person to do that to that person, watch how quick that person knows and you a slave and you a nobody. And what you're doing for attention is weak. Get out of people's energy. You went out of your way to be in someone's energy for what? Because you're greedy. Because you saw a benefit in it. Someone tell me what I'm missing. Someone tell me what's foolish about this. Is what I'm doing foolish because I can't control what someone's manipulating? Is that what makes it foolish? Y'all still up in here in someone's energy acting like you ain't listening. I don't know what y'all are doing, bro. That's all it is. And what makes it worse for you guys is that you're trying so hard to make someone act out in some manner. You're going to lie and say, oh, this person acts out violence, and this person, bro, you are such a liar lost in the past. You are such a liar lost in the past. To keep using the past on someone over and over and over. I haven't seen your face in 6, 7, 4, 5, 3 years. Why are you still up in my energy? Why are you still over here acting like someone that this person is going to dictate, and whatever you do is dependent on this person? That's exactly how you're acting. How many clones of this Garcia dude am I going to see, bro? That's a 4th person I've seen like this dude. The individual I used to live with. Which I'm not shocked at that person. Yeah, they gotta be, bro. Because it's around the same time this B dude was doing this nonsense too. That dude is just and they always telling themselves, bro. 2021, 2020. Over here, drop, bro. No, it was 2019. This dude is weak. You're gonna drop your position because you're weak and you're insecure and because someone's next up, bro. It is what it is. I'm getting older too. In 5, 6 years, I'll be 35. It's a high chance there'll be someone who's 25. Who goes through a bunch of spaces, learns a bunch of stuff, and are going to be capable of doing things too. That don't mean I got to sit up here and be a hater. It's up to me on if I want to take care of myself or not. Don't be upset because you got extremely old and somebody surpassed you in a space, bro. That's why a lot of kids nowadays got to watch out for their parents being narcs too, trying to live their life for them because they're jealous of what they got coming up for them, bro. This is not right, bro. This is not right to have someone in a space, to have someone over here speaking like this, to hope that you're causing some sort of future prevention with relationships. Get out of my energy, bro. That's what's really ticking me off. And let me finish it off here. I didn't want to be on here long. The reason I got to go in on this and why I'm not taking no smoke from anybody who put, I dare anybody. Listen, don't no one even think that you're going to throw up some subliminal, talk about how you're going to throw up some subliminal, bro. You got a whole job on a person. And the moment you get some dumb, that better be wrong. That ain't true. Get some stupid notification about someone listening to your content. There's no such thing as that. I must be correct because ain't no one up in here right now. I must be correct. Every time I'm correct, that's when they play with the shit, bro. So I must be correct. And then you got the nerve to be over here talking like, yeah, they envy us chosen ones. Are you kidding me? Who? Who envies you? Who envies you? The person you get a notification about? Please tell me you're tripping. I can enjoy whatever content I want to watch. I could look at whatever I want to look at. Who is you indirectly throwing subliminals as if what someone is paying attention to is affecting you? Answer my question. Because that's when we're going to hit the nail right there. Where I'm correct about something, but y'all are going super hard on here when it comes to the validation button to make it look like what someone's talking about is nonsense. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. It just don't make any sense because it ain't happening to you and you're the one doing it. So is that person lying? Because when I see that that's the type of person you are, to go out of a way to make a fake narrative with that content creator that person's talking about is doing something to him, they're working with each other probably. They're just working with each other to cover up what they're doing, bro. I do not believe you. Talk about native, that's a cover up too, to make it seem like we friends. You covering shit up, bro. You can get specific. You can shut up, not go live, because every time you go live to act like you were throwing some sort of, even if it is jewels and gems and pearls that someone caught. I'm not going to sit here and lie. How other than would it be someone, because I took accountability on who paid attention to what first. But if that's the name of the game of what someone paying attention to, then that's where I got you then. What you did to exploit someone, it exploited you. That's what I'm trying to say. How did it not? Tell me. You disappear every time you get scared, bro. You disappear every time you get scared. And then you try to act like that's not me. Bro, that's wrong. Last time I checked, I'm the one who has the nail talk about do nothing. Not you. You got to do something. You need to do something, not me. I'm the one who has the do nothing card, not you. I have the do nothing card. That's the part where I'm stupid, where I be doing too much. You are supposed to do too much, not me. I'm not supposed to do anything. But you did something to me. So that's why you did something to me. Because you didn't think that I'd do something about it. Do I need to go any further, or do I need to go into detail next live? I need someone up here to tell me right now. Do I need to go into detail next live? Do I need to exploit the names, bro? I already submitted something. Just for the sake of it, nothing happened. Nothing happened. It's almost like you guys are basing something off of someone's own actions that has to do with them and God. Nothing to do with you. You were the one who went out of your way to stage events in someone's life to hope that there'd be a case where that person would be dead and do something to themselves. That was you. You did that. And that's why I'm always going to refer back to that November 2024. That happened to that individual last lifetime. Because how do you have, thanks for showing me what kind of mind you got though, bro. That's all you did. Squeaky clean. I'm squeaky clean. You are the one who's up under everybody's shit. No pun intended. Just the fact that crossed your mind. That happened to you. Had to roll you back all over and shit. You got out all grinning, trying to act like you weren't about to cry and shit like that. Y'all weak. So that's what y'all had to do? I got 2 pictures of them too. That one 38-year-old and that one 48-year-old too. I got a picture. I could show that picture right now. They better not be that one chick better not be the same person who lives on that road with that old lady, with that man in Alaska who's over here committing crimes too. Over here robbing people and thinking you're going to get robbing people and think you're going to get away with it. Yeah, you're too afraid to show yourself. Keep my name out your mouth. I'm talking about people in real life. And if you're someone on the internet and you don't have me in your best intentions, get out of my energy, because it's literally my energy. And don't you be over here making a vid. I don't give a damn how up in the spirit realm you are. Being affiliated with me. If you're so high up in the spirit realm, you are not affiliated with me, especially if you're going to be over here looking down on me. Get out of my energy then. That's right. Get out my energy. They're over here playing music and stuff and getting ready for the job, so I'm going to get on out of here. But that's all I got for now, bro. We'll see what's going on, because I'm not getting any answers. If I don't get any answers in real life, then we're going to be getting into things, because I'm done with this. I'm getting impatient, and people over here covering up lies, bro. Y'all would rather cover up lies than own up to what you're doing, right? I'm done. And don't you get upset and talk about nothing. Subliminally, no premeditated, nothing.